Hello everybody. It's Tuesday already. Thank you for popping on. I'm excited. Hi Diane. I got some more craziness for you today. I see people starting to come on right now. Welcome, welcome. Hey Karen, hi Louise. See if I missed anybody. Not that I can tell. Oh, there's Bev, hi. Put this away. One more minute. Well, I hope I get to show you some things that you haven't thought of on your own. Hopefully I can get your creative juices going. Almost there. I didn't charge my watch last night and it's about to go dead. So I'm going to take it off as soon as it's 2 o'clock. I'm going to take it off because it will start to vibrate and act crazy when the battery's dying. And it'll probably frighten me. That will not be easy for you, Diane. You are very creative. Funny. Okay, let's get started. So today we're continuing on with the gingerbread and peppermint sweet. Specifically the die. It's called Pretty Pillow Box Die. I already showed you a little package that I made and inserted the jars in on Sunday. Everybody seemed to like that a lot. And I used the Pretty as a Peach or Sweet as a Peach designer series paper and some Christmas paper and showed you ideas with that. And so hopefully you can run with that. It's somebody said a wedding favor. That was a great idea. Was that you, Bev? Or maybe, I forget who it was, but that was a great idea. I really like that a lot. So let's see today what else we can do with all the products in this suite. I'm going to turn you down to my desk. Let's go. Okay. There's Pam. Hi, Pam. Get you somewhat straight here if I can. Okay, so one of the things I'm using today is the Peaceful Prints 12 by 12 designer series paper that you can find in the Celebration catalog. It wasn't you, Bev. Oh, gosh. It was one of my regulars. I can't remember who it was, but it was a great idea. Whoever it was, if you're on, tell me so I can give you credit for that. But it is a great idea for a wedding favor. Here's what we're talking about, what I made on Sunday. So, yes, I really like that idea a lot. Then the suite is on page 8, 9, and 10 of the mini catalog. And I'm happy to announce that the other day, the items that were not available in this suite are now available. And those are the Memories and More packs. So this specific card here has parts of that. And, oh, Karen, you got your order yesterday. Oh, boy, I bet you have been creating it. You got a lot of good things. So the Memories and More, in case you haven't paid attention to that, because at first I didn't. I was all excited about the stamps and the dies and the papers and all that kind of thing. And when I looked closer, I said, oh my gosh, where did they get that cooling rack for the gingerbread cookies? Well, that's in the Memories and More packs here, right here. That's on page 9. So if you want to make super cute Christmas cards, you can get that now. It's available and everything's there for you, kind of like the paper pumpkin kit, and you can make adorable cards. Mine are on the way, so as soon as I get them, I will share them with you. Okay, so what specifically did I use today? Oh, not there yet. Got to tell you my hostess code and things. And how to get a hold of me if you need to. So there's that. Remind you that if you placed an order in August, that your name will be entered in the drawing to win these black dots. Okay, that's the business stuff I needed. And then this is what I made on Sunday, as you well know. And today I decided, not because I forgot or because I was running late or anything, I just decided the first person on today was going to earn one of these. And that was Diane Haynes. And Diane, I have to deliver your Christmas in August packet anyway. So tell me which one you want. Hi, Tina. Either the Christmas or the Sweet as a Peach. And one of those, whichever one you select, will be yours. Congratulations, Diane. Okay, so what did I use? Already said it like 3 times, the pillow box dies, but I wanted to show you their number in case you're interested in those. Christmas, okay, you got it, Diane. And the designer series paper that you will find in the celebration catalog that you can earn free with a $50 order. Here is the item number, and it coordinates with the stamp set and a punch, a bundle in the holiday catalog. I'm also using, I have so much stuff on my desk, I don't know where to set it. I'm also using the black Glimmer paper. I always highly suggest to my customers that when new colors of Glimmer paper come in, there's the item number for you. Grab those. This one specifically black, I love. This is not a new pack. This is one I've had, but this is all I have left after using this to create my one of my projects, Christmas in August class, and using it. Did I use it today? I'm trying to see. Yes, I used it on something today. Okay. Now I can pile these things where I can kind of stay organized. I am going to use a sponge with some glue. That means I need my silicone mat. So I'll be using those 2 items. Grab this pile here. Okay, we're going to be using the Real Red ribbon. It's kind of a silky ribbon. Hi, Nellie. I'm going to be using the stencil, one of the stencils in the set. And here is item number. There's 4, oops, I keep turning it the wrong way. There's 4 stencils in this package. There's the item number. And it's all in the suite, so you'll find them all on the same page as I already showed you. Here's the beautiful dies, of course. That's their packaging. Sorry. The wonderful 6x6 designer series paper. Now remember when you guys fell in love with the butterfly designer series paper that you could actually put the die on top of the butterflies and punch them all out? Well, this is the same type of deal here. I've got so many punched out, but I wanted mine to be thicker, so I lined cardstock. So I cut 6x6 cardstock, glued them together, and then cut them out, so I would have a more substantial, thicker item. And I would do the same with the trees. And I think there's little mittens. Yeah, and stars here. Now the mittens and the trees, you have to fussy cut. There's not a die for those, but I did start to do that. Here's the stamp set. And then I've married things with the Word Wishes dies on page 166. Now rather than open up all those dies, there's a lot of them in there. Let's go to page 166 real quick so you can see how beneficial these dies are. It shows it clearly on page 166. So right here, every single occasion. So let's see, Happy New Year's, Merry Christmas, Happy Halloween, Happy Mother's Day, Happy Valentine's Day, Happy Easter, Happy Father's Day, Happy St. Patrick's Day, and Happy Thanksgiving. Look at that right there. I don't know if you noticed those. So instead of stamping a sentiment for the front of your card, you could actually use these dies with any Glimmer paper and really dress up the front of your card. So I'm using those today. I'm also using the Stampin' Chalk marker. There's the page number and the item number. If you don't have one of these, I suggest you get one. They're fun to have. It's kind of like your Wink Estella. Always have one of these guys on hand. Then the paste. I debated whether going this far with you guys because I have quite a bit, but I think you can handle it. And if you can't, you'll just leave. But I hope to stay within my 30-minute time frame if I can. Here's the item number for the matte paste, embossing paste. Okay, and there's the page number. There's also a shimmer paste, one that has shimmer in it. And then you'll need this tool, which I call as a putty knife, but I forget what they call it in the catalog, but there's the item number and it's on the same page as the paste. And that works with the stencils. Okay, I'm using my Tombow glue, which I already mentioned, and 2 cardstocks. One of them is Espresso and the other one is Whisper White Basic. Not Whisper White, Basic White. Okay. I forgot. I used this guy, the Penguin Punch. And there's the item number and there's the page number. Okay. So let's go back to talking about the pillow die, the pretty pillow die. I showed you Sunday how to put them together and cut them out, so I'm not going to do that again. You can watch the replay if you didn't see it the first time, but they run through the machine very, very easily, and they cut out this pillow box. This is what it was meant to do, and it also has a die within the set that cuts out the 2 little holes, so you can run ribbon through there and close it. But on my project today, I'm not going to close it. I'm going to leave it open. One thing I forgot to mention, you always need all your adhesives, your dimensionals, your on hand, have your dimensionals, your mini glue dots, your tear and tape, all those things, just so no matter what you're doing, you can have the correct adhesives within your hand's reach. So for this project, I need 2 of these boxes. And this is the designer series paper from the Celebration. I know I mentioned that, but I didn't want you to confuse it with the Sweet designer series paper. Oh, let's make sure I got this going the right direction. I don't. I almost put the glue on the wrong one. I need to put the glue on the 2 sides that are with the top because I want my back to be, I want these to face the back. So I'm glad I started paying attention before I started whipping glue out there. I'm going to be light. Like I said, I'm just putting one together today because I showed you already how to do this. So everything is scored and cut in advance. Okay. It's going to be nice and toasty here in California today. So I have my air conditioner on in here and the house all closed up waiting for the air conditioner to come on in there. And I think I'm going to kick back the rest of the afternoon. Hi, Virginia. So there's how easy that little pillow box goes together. Oh, and guess what else? Today's date night. My daughter's coming every other Monday. Normally, I know it's Tuesday. So Ken and I can go on a date, and she stays with my mom. But yesterday she was had something she had to get home to after work. So she said pick another day, and we picked today. So we're going to go out to dinner. So Ken doesn't have to cook today. Yes, Ken does all the cooking. So I just put down some tear and tape here, and have my middle finger on the inside pressing and my thumb pressing here because I can't burnish it with my bone folder at this point because it's bowed out and I would smash everything. So I'm removing the backing, and I'm taking 2 of the pillow boxes and just putting them together. Now, had you thought of that? It's so cute. You double the pleasure when you put them together like that. And it stands up. So let's take our ribbon. If I remember right, I used 13 inches. And I am just going to slip it through the holes. And that, along with the tear and tape, is going to keep your 2 little boxes completely snug and together. So you have, thanks Ruby, so you have 2 pockets now to fill. Now I was thinking, I was working with this suite, and you know, the name of it is Gingerbread. Gingerbread and Peppermint Sweet. And it's, yes, cookies and frosting and the crumb cake color and all of that. But there's no gingerbread man. And I'm like, what the heck? Hi, Darlene. It first caught my attention just with the word gingerbread. And then I realized there's no gingerbread man. Now, I haven't looked real close to the memory. I don't have the memories and more yet. They're on their way, like I said. I don't know if there's a gingerbread man in there. I don't think there is. There might be. But anyway, I've been working with this suite for a few weeks, and I really, really wanted a gingerbread man. Or woman, depending how you dress them up, right? Look how cute, you guys. Look how cute that is. So I started to fret. I'm like, well, how can I get a gingerbread? All the way from Albuquerque. Welcome, Darlene. So let's go back to mentioning all these little cutouts you have. Look how cute. So let me show you the one I finished. And there's the back. It's just not, it just doesn't have the gingerbread man. You could add another gingerbread man in the back if you want them to be identical. Let me know what you guys think of that. So I think on this one, I'll add the mitten. I think I will. And I'll take another mitten and add that to the back. So cute. Diane likes it. Yay. And set that down. Virginia likes it. Yay. You could use tear and tape on at this point too, and it won't, it'll go faster because it's dry instantly. Yes, that would the mitten would go really cute. You're right, with the snowflakes and that type of thing. Yes. Okay, so let's put a little gem. I'm still using up those gems that I have a ton of. Here, which involves take your pick tool. Now, I was just using mine. What did I do with it? Before I got on, I was using it. This one I think is empty, but we'll see if it works. Yep, it still has, kind of. See, it's empty. Nope, that one's, where is my other one? Okay. So I'm just trying to get that straight. It's a little bit crooked. Okay. So that's what's good about using the glue, though, because if I would have used tear and tape on that part and then noticed it was crooked, I wouldn't have been able to straighten it out. All right, so how on earth did I get a gingerbread girl or boy? Well, remember I said you need espresso cardstock, and you need the penguin punch. Well, all we really need is the head, right, and the shape of a body. So I'm just going to use the main part of the penguin body and go to my chalk pen. And the chalk pen is rounded at the top, so I'm just going to hold it down. It makes a pretty good circle there. Hold it down. And then start in the middle to make the mouth and just come up in a half circle shape till you have a smiley face. Also, in the 6x6 designer series paper that comes with the comes in the suite, you get all this peppermint paper, and in the dies you get all of these circles, so you can cut them out that way. Okay, so I cut some out in advance, but if you even want to be faster, you can take your 1/2-inch punch. Let me do one. They're going to be a little bit smaller, but that's okay because you'll be able to do it faster. And I think the 3/4-inch punch might work on some of them. And then I just simply folded this in half. And you can either put glue or mini glue dots. And today I'm going to use mini glue dots because we kind of don't have the time to let it dry. And I'm putting a mini glue dot on each half, on each side of the fold. Then I'm just folding it back down, and I'm adding it to the top of the head and pressing. Isn't she cute? Oh my goodness. Now remember, this is my favorite die out of the dies. Oh, I just love that one. Now that one I know I'm going to use all year round just to fancy things up. So let's take our silicone mat because we're working with glue here. Let's put a little bit of glue here. And this is on the back. Oops, got a little bit too much. Mini glue dot might have been the way to go again. And I'm going to choose the red side. And let's see, I'm going to do this. Trying to give my glue a little chance to set up. I'm frozen. Uh-oh. I don't know what to do about that. Hopefully it comes back. Am I still frozen, you guys? Somebody let me know if I'm still working for them. You're fine on your end. Okay, so whoever said I'm frozen, maybe it's your internet. Not frozen. Okay, so it must be your internet. I'm sorry. It'll probably come right back in a minute. So now look. We've got a little gingerbread person. And yes, this person doesn't have any legs, but we're going to tuck them in here like this so you won't notice that. Okay, thank you guys. So let's put a couple more mini glue dots on her hands. It stopped for a minute. Okay. And then you can just tuck this right back wherever you want her to poke out and attach her little hands to the mitten and the box itself. Now, can you see peppermints? Hi, Rosemary. Can you see peppermints sticking out of here? Maybe real gingerbread cookies or candy or little lotions. You know how I bet, what is it, Bath and Body Works, they sell the little lotions and holiday scents and things. You can just dress this box up to no end. What do you guys think about that? I was reading a comment here. Oh, yes, Irene, try going out and coming back in and it should be fine. That's a good suggestion. Oh, thank you for the heart, you guys. Thank you. Isn't it cute? So that's just 2 boxes together. Okay. So what else can you do with the boxes? Well, here's that paper again from Celebration. Here is a box. I just love this pattern, by the way. Here is the box, flat. Nothing has been, oh, the score lines are in there automatically for you, but I have not folded anything because what I'm going to do is this is another die in the die set. So instead of putting, let me show you. Instead of putting the holes in there to put the ribbon through like I did on these, you have choices. So here's the holes, but if you're not going to do the holes, on this one here, I chose this one, and it just lines right up to the die, and you can make that, or you can do this embossing. And these, they cut not out, but they kind of flip. So those are embossed and they flip up. So you have 3 options on what you want to, how you want your scallop end to look. And then, of course, the tag and the little poinsettias and the 2 tags, 2 sentiment dies and everything. These 2 are stitched. And around here is stitched. So super, super cute. Okay, so what else can you do with this? I fell in love with the top. I think I just said that. So I wanted to see what would happen if I cut off some of the box and I just used the rest of the top on a card. So I cut this off, and the first thing I saw was a canoe there, but I haven't gone there yet with that. And so I have this pretty piece here. Let me show you the card that I made with that. So you just place your flat die on top of your layer piece of cardstock, and you have more decorative paper in a pretty shape. And then here, this is the die, and this is the stamp in the set with real red ink. But look at this paper. That is the paste and the stencils. Okay, so you can make your own paper. All right, let me set this stuff up. I'm going to put scratch paper underneath me. I'm going to use my silicone mat. I need my white cardstock. And I'm going to use my grid lines on my paper here to make sure that my silicone mat is straight and then that my cardstock is straight. And then I'm going to pick a stencil, whichever one you like, and lay it onto the cardstock. And I'm trying to line up some dots evenly with some dots down here so it kind of matches up. Okay, I don't want it to move on me, so I'm going to use regular Scotch tape. I'm going to tape everything together so the tape is going onto the silicone mat. And hopefully this will hold it pretty still for me. And I'm going to turn it sideways. Now, why do I turn it sideways? If I use this paste going up and down, I could catch onto my stencil. Let's see if I can lift it and lift it and cause a smear. So I'm going to bring my paste down in this direction so I have no chance of lifting anything up. I've had my paste for a long time, ever since we started selling it. I still have quite a bit because you want to use it very thin, and it has not dried up on me. I do make sure my cap is on very securely when I'm done. So I just took a glob. Hi, Lynn. And I'm just going to kind of like frost a cake or cookies. And if I was going to do this for my Christmas cards, I would spend the time, like an afternoon or a couple hours, depending on how many cards you're making, of course, and just do this part and let them dry, because they have to dry. So see how thin I'm getting that? I just want to make sure it's inside the stencil design. And see why I didn't go up and down. It would catch and go where it shouldn't go. So after you get the hang of it, it will go quickly. But when you're done, you need to go wash your stencil. Do not let this stuff dry on your stencil. It will take you a bit of time to get it all off. Okay, see, I use very little. And put the rest back in my jar. Okay, now I'm going to remove the tape and pull off my cardstock. Look at that. It's so beautiful. Now, as I said, I do not want this to dry on my stencil, so I'm going to run to my sink real quick and just rinse it off. Because I love my stencils, and not just for paste. You can use it for with ink and a sponge also. I'm going to move that out of the way because it's wet. So I had to, I had to do it in advance to show you when it's dry. So this is the dry one. I made this one yesterday, I think it was. Hi, I keep getting interrupted. That's weird. Sorry, you guys. So here it is all dry. And I just have white on white. But I'm sure you can do, have a colored piece of cardstock and it would look gorgeous too. So here's real red cardstock. And this is now a layer piece. So this one's the snowflakes and this one is the partial part of the box. But this card that I'm going to make right now in front of you is a little bit different than that one. Because I wanted to give you a couple of ideas how to use the flat die cutout on cards. Thank you for sharing, Pam. Okay. So I used this on the bottom this time, because last time I used it on the top. And I didn't want to waste what I'm calling a canoe. So I think, I can just put this down with glue. So there's a punch in the mini catalog and a stamp set that goes with this side of this paper. So I'm just going to put glue on this. Set it down on the layer piece. Go to my dimensionals. Turn over my canoe. It's not really a canoe, you guys know what I'm saying. I'm going to cut off some edges. And I'm going to set those on the end there. Pull off the backing. I forgot to mark these, so see how I had to test it to see if the backing was off or not? These are my paper pumpkin ones, and I forgot to mark them. Okay. And then if I turn this over and place it right on top of the first one, I have a pocket that I can fill. So let's first go to the sentiment, because I told you guys I was going to use those dies that cut out Merry Christmas. They're called Word Wishes, and the black Glimmer paper, because this paper has black in it. So back to my silicone mat. A little bit of glue and my sponge. And tap some glue onto Christmas. I always have to use my grid lines to make sure I'm straight, otherwise I will get crooked. And then on Mary. So what's going to go in, and you also want to wash off your sponge. I'll wait until the class is over, but the live is over, but you want to wash that off or else it'll get hard. Hi, Michelle. So what can I fill this with? Well, we've got all these guys. So let's see here. We don't want to go off the edge of the card. So I'll start with a star on this one. And I think I want that popped up. So I usually put my finger on the edge of the card, so when I put my item down, I know I don't go past my finger. Okay, and then we can get some color in here. We can put a bell in there. Let's see. What else do I have? I have an ornament. Okay, I think I'm going to put the bell over here. And let's see what it looks like turned on their sides. I like the bell straight. And the ornament on its side. And those can be flat. But remember, you have the mittens and the stars and the bells. You have so many options in that DSP. So this card would actually be really fast because you don't have, let me see, what does it say? Family photos would be nice in your canoe pocket. Oh my goodness, with a gift card. You guys are awesome. Who was that? Bev. That's a really cute idea. Okay, and I'm going to turn that one at a slant. We have these cute, now this is just, I'm just I'm just doing stuff now. I'm just designing as we go here because this one's completely different than my other one. Here's my other one. So you can add a bow. You can do whatever you want. Hi, Susan. And, but I am totally madly in love with the gingerbread guys. So let's see how he looks in our little pocket too. Might be too much, might not be, but you never know until you try, right? Okay, you can put little hearts as their as the cheeks. Who great minds add gingerbread person. Oh, good, Connie, I didn't see that, but yes, yes, yes. The gingerbread person is so stinking cute, I think. What did I do with my little decorative piece for around the neck? Oh, there it is. Okay. So I want to do the red side again. And this time I'm going to do the mini glue dots because the glue took a while to dry. And I'm going to put one at a time, come around, and cut. Yeah, you guys, that's what I would do. It's faster. Okay, that one's all gone. So let's go to my new one. Make the penguin into a snowman. Oh, Darlene, what a great idea. Oh boy. See, I just give you a little something and you guys go with it. Now this one I cut out with the die, so it's a little bit bigger. I use the 1/2-inch punch and make them a little bit smaller for the hat. But we're just going to do this because this is the one I have out, and you just fold it in half and stick it on her head. And it's fine. It's just a little bit bigger. So cute. Oh, you got to stop. Let's see. Then you just got to figure out where you want to place them. I glued that down already. So, because he has no legs, you can't leave him on the outside. I think that's good right there. And believe me, I tried to figure out ways to do legs. If you can figure out ways to do legs, let me know. Where's Waldo? So you have a little pocket now that's just full of Christmas goodies. Oh, we need a gem there, in my humble opinion. Have arms out over, okay? Let's see. Try not to hide the ornament. One hand, so we can still see the ornament. Okay, there we go. So, if I would have thought of that before you said it, I would have moved that up. So you guys know, you move them up to show both arms, like Connie said. Okay, do you guys like that? Yeah. So cute. I think it's just so cute. Okay. So, oh my gosh, did I not? Oh yeah, I did take longer than a half hour because of the paste. But those cards are just so pretty with all the texture of the paste and the stencils. And this die, just use it however you would like. Double, single as intended. Whoops, throwing things. As a little gift box. Totally worth the time. Do not worry about it. Thank you, Bev. Oh my gosh. So, one more card made with the stencils. and the Encircled in Beauty dies, which you guys know is one of my favorites. I have like 3 favorites right now because there's so many beautiful dies. Which set is this again? Okay, this is a suite. It's on page 8, 9, and 10 of the catalog. So she asked what set, so I'm going to tell you the stamp set is, there's a bundle. It's a frosted gingerbread bundle with the frosted gingerbread stamp set, which by itself, if you want it by itself, you can get it, and it's on page 10 right there. So the suite contains everything on page 9, so the DSP, the stencils. This is, number 7 is a craft paper, so you can make these boxes out of craft, which is super cute, and any time of year. The cute little embellishments, they're a plastic, and they're all those shapes there, so they really dress up. I used them for my class. The really pretty ruffled ribbon, the memories and more, and I cannot wait to get mine because look at there's oven mitts, there's cooling racks, there's, I don't know, I can't see what else is all in there, but it looks super cute, and I know that I love this bundle and die, so I just got the whole suite. The only reason I don't have my memories and more yet is because they were back, or they didn't arrive into Stampin' Up's warehouse at the offset of this going live August 3rd, so I had to get them when they came available like a day or 2 later, like I think the 5th they came. So which one's your favorite, you guys? Card 1, 2, or the little box? Or maybe all 3, I don't know. I love them all, and I love the fact that I can use my penguin punch to make a gingerbread gal. And Connie said, what about a snowman? So now we got to work on a snow woman or man. You like them all, Darlene? Oh, I'm glad. Okay, so everybody's got to work on a snowman. That should be cute. Okay. Ideas are just going wild in my head. You guys have a nice day. We'll see you on Sunday. Same channel, 7 o'clock. All right. Bye-bye.